On December 4th, 1872, the British ship Dei Gratia was sailing calmly through the Atlantic Ocean. The sea was quiet, the sky pale and blue. But then through the mist, the lookout spotted something strange. A ship drifting slowly, its sails partly torn, its course uncertain. As they drew closer, the name became visible on the hull: Mary Celeste. The captain of the Dei Gratia, David Morehouse, recognized the ship instantly. Just a month earlier, he had seen the Mary Celeste leaving New York, fully crewed, loaded with cargo, and bound for Italy. But now it was silent. No one was on deck. No signal, no movement. Morehouse ordered his men to board the vessel. When the crew climbed aboard, they expected to find a tragedy. Bodies, signs of a fight, something. But what they found was even more terrifying. The ship was in perfect condition. There were no signs of struggle or damage. The cargo's over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol was completely intact. Even the sailors' clothes, food, and navigational tools were neatly arranged. The captain's logbook was up to date until 10 days earlier, and everything seemed normal. There was still food on the table. Cups of tea were found half full. It was as if the entire crew had simply vanished into thin air. Captain Morehouse decided to sail the ghostly vessel back to port. The Mary Celeste glided eerily beside the Dei Gratia, empty, a ship without a soul. When they arrived in Gibraltar, the story made headlines around the world. Newspapers called it the ghost ship of the Atlantic. Everyone wanted to know what had happened to Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and the 7 crew members aboard. Where did they go? Why would they abandon a perfectly good ship? Investigators searched for clues. They found deep marks on the ship's bow, as if ropes had been hastily lowered. The lifeboat was missing, but there was no sign of a storm or mutiny. No blood, no struggle. Some barrels of alcohol had leaked, but not enough to be dangerous. Then came the theories. Some said the crew had feared an explosion from the leaking alcohol and abandoned ship, only to die at sea. Others whispered darker possibilities: piracy, sea monsters, even alien abduction. The mystery deepened when some of the crew from the Dei Gratia were accused of foul play, suspected of murdering the Mary Celeste's crew to claim the salvage reward. But there was no proof, and eventually they were cleared. Still, the truth remained lost. In the years that followed, ghost stories began to spread. Sailors swore they saw the Mary Celeste drifting aimlessly at night, a pale light flickering from her mast. Some said they heard voices calling for help. Others refused to sail in the same waters at all. The ship itself continued to sail for years under new captains, but it carried a curse. Every owner met with misfortune. Finally, in 1885, the Mary Celeste was deliberately wrecked off the coast of Haiti in an insurance scam and sank into the depths forever. But her legend lived on. Even today, more than a century later, the mystery of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved. There were no survivors, no messages in bottles, no lifeboat ever found, a ship discovered in perfect order, but with every living soul vanished. Some mysteries are meant to be solved. Others are meant to haunt the sea forever. The Mary Celeste, the ship that sailed itself.